Why do we use a reference source? Well, I used Google, which most of us consider the ultimate reference source, and I asked them that question, why use a reference source? And you'll notice the very quick answer it gave back. You use it because it's a place to start your research, because you normally don't know that much about the topic that you're researching. So a reference source gives you a very authoritative and quick introduction to the topic. And so when we think about reference sources, what we're really talking about are dictionaries, encyclopedias, almanacs, atlases, handbooks. They are also most general web pages, such as WebMD or History.com. Those are all reference sources. And so I do want you to realize that when you get to many pages on the internet, like this one at History.com about the Constitution, this is not an article, this is a reference. This tells you the general preamble, the articles, the history of the making of the Constitution. This is all subject common knowledge, and you wouldn't have to cite this. Same goes for Wikipedia. Wikipedia is an encyclopedia. You're actually supposed to know what's in it already. It's stuff that you've learned in school many times before, or it's subject common knowledge. It's knowledge that's common to the subject that you would read about before going beyond that to greater research. And so Wikipedia, when you look at it for citing Wikipedia, it will actually tell you that it's a reference source. It's an encyclopedia, and it will tell you that you're not supposed to cite it, that it's for getting general facts, it's for gathering keywords, it's so you know the subject that you are about to do in-depth research on. And here at Pima College, we have an Encyclopedia Database also. So when you find that library tab and you click on it, you scroll down, and the fourth box down is encyclopedias. This is actually what we call Gale Virtual Reference Library. It's a large ebook collection, mostly of reference books. And so if I take a search such as Terry v. Ohio, I want to know about that Supreme Court case, and I click Submit, it's going to take me to reference sources that talk about Terry v. Ohio. And so if you notice, here's the Encyclopedia of Race and Crime, here's the Civil Liberties in America, here is Terry v. Ohio and Social History of Crime and Punishment in America. These are all encyclopedias and reference sources. If you click on one, so if you click on that link, you will come to an entry that talks about your topic or subject. In this case, it's Terry v. Ohio. And you can go down and it will tell you, here's the case, here's the ruling. Notice this is a very short blob on Terry v. Ohio, but it tells me more about the case than I knew before. So if I click on the entry in the Encyclopedia of Race and Crime, it will take me to that entry, and it'll probably be related to race and crime. When I read through it, I will read through, and this will give me more knowledge. It will give me keywords. It'll give me the basic structure for me to be able to go in and do more in-depth research in MegaSearch or in another legal database or even on the web. Like most of our databases, you can cite, you can send it to yourself. So you can click this and email it to yourself, and you'll be able to email it to yourself. You can also cite it, but again, you normally would not cite this because it is a reference source. Notice that when you click on Send To, it does allow you to take it to your Google Drive. So you could click on Google Drive and you could download this reference article to your Google Drive. We have a lot of reference sources in this database, in the Gale eBooks, in Gale Virtual Reference Library. You'll notice there is reference books on pretty much every topic that you need to research as a student. So that was a very quick overview. If you need any more information, you can always contact the librarian. We love to help you with this type of stuff. So if you go to library and you go down to encyclopedias, that's where you can locate reference information on your topic so you understand your topic so you can research it better. Thanks, and have a nice day.